Today's setting provides a different feel. Today's topic provides a different way of looking at things. So that's why I changed from where I was the last few videos to where I am now. Because this is where you need to have the conversation that we're about to have today. This is where the conversations where we need to dig deep in that we need to have, and we need to have it here at the table. So that's why I'm here at the table today, is because I want you to understand that helping your team navigate technology or helping your team navigate social media is between you, that kid, and the device that they have, right? It's you, that kid, and the device. When I say you, it's because you have to have this kind of conversation, or it don't have to be a tough conversation. It don't have to be a weird conversation. It just has to be a conversation that sets the expectations that you want your child to have on social media, the things that you want them to do on social media, and then the partnership that they're going to have with you on social media until you say, hey, you have reached a level where me and you don't need to partner because I trust you with the behavior that you have been displaying, right? So that's the kind of conversation that needs to have here, because one, you don't need to ruminate. Ruminate is where you're walking around talking to each other. You don't need that. You need face-to-face understanding, and then direction on the plan that you're about to set, right? Or the course that you're about to set. So the thing that I want you to have as a parent today is, remember that when we grew up, I don't know how old you are, but remember when we grew up, we didn't have the social media that we have right now on the platform. I think that the most, you had Facebook. That was it. Like, it was just Facebook that you had to worry about. Now it's like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube especially. And then you have other online sites that they don't need to be on, which is now promoted on Instagram and all the other sites, right? So the thing that I want you to understand is that, one, ask your teen about how do they see social media and what do they want social media for. Now, if they give you good, clear direction on why they want or why they need social media, then I say then that's you knocking it out of the park. But if you have one of those things where I don't really know, but I guess I can, or maybe I can do this on social media, then that's not a clear direction, because now we're just going to fall into anything. And when we fall into everything, then we fall into trouble. Then we fall into issues. Then we fall into your eyesight not being as pure, or your body not being as pure as it needs to be. Because now you done scrolled on something. Now you done seen something that you don't need to see right now. And the next thing is, I ask that after you ask your teen, the reason why you're asking is because you want to get a clear picture of what they see social media as, the way they see social media as, and how they're going to go about using it. The next is you have the expectations on what you have for social media for them. You don't want them to do this, you want them to do this. You don't want them to do this, you want them to do this. Expectations like this. Because now you're just opening a line of communication up so you can be able to understand, so they can be able to understand you and you can be able to understand them. So you don't want the collide where they're doing things and you perhaps seeing them doing something and you may, hey, what's going on? So you don't need that. You want to be able to trust them and as they trust you. So things like that. So next thing was that we want to, after we ask the teen on what's your direction with social media, then next we're going to expectations. That's what we were talking about as far as what you as a parent will expect from your child. The next is what your child is looking to do on social media, and is it meeting your expectations? Because at the end of the day, you don't want your kid or child doing things that you didn't raise them to do, right? You want them to make great decisions. Next is that now we have this thing of monetization on social media, or monetizing your page. And what is it that you're doing? Are you helping your son? Are you helping your son or daughter? Do you want them to invest in themselves as far as directing the social media in a way where it's like a platform for their brand? Or are you directing them to just get on there just cause, or post here, post there, and that's something that they want to do? Then this is a thing that between you as a guardian need to have with your child, because this is your child. You should be able to direct them on where they should go on social media. Now, if your child is not interested in building a brand, then that's not something that you should be on the topic of. The next one, if they're not on the topic of building and branding, they're just on there to socialize. Now, socialize can be either they socialize with people who you know or don't know. Now, when they just posting anything, you have to let them know of the warning signs that comes with social media. Social media is an open platform, meaning that when a comment comes in, are you preparing them mentally for comments that's good or bad? Because there's also a thing called cyberbullying. And I believe that we're going to get into that later in this guidance thing. And I just want to set the groundwork first on this social media. So thing I want you to take away from this video is you as a parent, it's something that you have to direct your child to do. You have to be able to have a conversation with your child in a way that they understand where you're going and what you're saying and what you're looking to do in their lives. And the next conversation is that what is it that you or they expect too?